Picture this. You walk into the office and it's not like any other workplace you've seen. Gone are the gray walls and the robotic employees going through the motions. Instead, you find a colorful space where passion and purpose fill the air like an electric charge. It's a space where people don't just punch the clock, they dive headfirst into their work, fueled by a burning desire for growth and accomplishment. Enter Daniel H. Pink and his book, Drive. In this captivating exploration, Pink pulls back the curtain and reveals a hidden realm of motivation, one that defies the conventional notions of rewards and incentives. He takes us on a journey deep into the heart of what truly drives us as human beings. No longer are we mere cogs in a relentless machine fixated on climbing the corporate ladder or chasing after the shiny bonus. Instead, Pink shows us a world where individuals seek something far more profound, a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It is a realm where personal growth and the thrill of conquering challenges become the driving forces behind our actions. The three elements of intrinsic motivation. In his book, he says that true motivation comes from within and is driven by three elements: autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Autonomy is like the satisfying feeling of finally getting the keys to your first car. It is the desire to be the captain of your own ship, the one in control of your destiny. You want to make decisions without someone breathing down your neck or peering over your shoulder, questioning your every move. Autonomy means having the freedom to choose your own projects, set your own schedule, and work in a way that aligns with your unique style. It's like being the master chef of your own kitchen, creating a feast of productivity and creativity. Now, mastery is like that insatiable hunger for improvement that gnaws at your core. It's that drive to level up your skills, to become a badass ninja in your chosen field. It is the relentless pursuit of competence, pushing the boundaries of your abilities and constantly honing your craft. Mastery isn't about being content with mediocrity. It's about embracing the challenge, the sweat, and the occasional tears to reach that sweet spot of expertise. It is like becoming the black belt of your own domain, armed with the skills that leave people in awe. And then we have purpose, the fuel that ignites the fire within. Purpose is like that light bulb moment when you realize your work is part of something bigger than yourself. And to borrow a phrase from Steve Jobs, it is the understanding that what you do matters and that you're making a dent in the universe. Purpose gives your work a meaning, a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond the paycheck. It is like finding your personal North Star, guiding you through the ups and downs of your career journey. Let's bring it all together with a real-life example. Picture yourself as a freelance photographer. Autonomy means you get to choose the projects you're passionate about, capturing moments that truly light your creative fire. Mastery drives you to continually push the boundaries of your photography skills, learning new techniques and experimenting with different styles. And purpose? Imagine you specialize in environmental photography, capturing the beauty of nature and raising awareness about the importance of conservation. Each click of your camera becomes a step towards making a positive impact in the world. The failings of external rewards. External rewards are incentives provided by others, such as bonuses, promotions, or praise. While they can be effective for routine and straightforward tasks, they often fall short when it comes to complex, creative, or intellectually demanding work. For instance, offering a cash bonus for meeting a specific sales target may work in the short term, but it may not sustain motivation or encourage innovative thinking over the long run. Now, don't get me wrong, external rewards can have their place and time. They work like a charm for tasks that are predictable as the sunrise, those mundane, routine jobs where you can finally do them in your sleep. You hit the target, you get the prize. It's a simple equation, like adding 2 plus 2. External rewards may provide a temporary burst of motivation, but they won't be the wind beneath your wings in the long run. The power of intrinsic motivation. So now that we've learned that external rewards are not sustainable in the long run, what must we do to keep our motivation flame going? Dan's book talks something about intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation comes from within and is driven by a person's internal desires and needs. It stems from a genuine interest in the task itself and the satisfaction derived from engaging in meaningful work. An example of intrinsic motivation is an artist who creates art purely for joy and self-expression it brings, or a programmer who enjoys solving complex coding problems for the intellectual challenge. It is a force that comes from within, fueled by your deepest desires and needs. It is not about external accolades or material rewards, but about finding fulfillment in the very act of engaging in meaningful work. It's about finding that sweet spot where your skills, passions, and purpose align in perfect harmony. It may be an overused quote at this point, but if you listen to your passions, follow your curiosities, and embrace the tasks that bring you joy and satisfaction, it will lead to a long-term happiness in the future because it is a life infused with purpose and genuine fulfillment. The concept of Type I and Type X. Moreover, Dan's book tackled the unique concept of classifying two different types of people of how motivation is applied or used, the Type I and Type X. The concept of Type I behavior is characterized by intrinsic motivation, and Type X, on the other hand, is driven by external rewards and punishments. He suggests that organizations should aim to create an environment that nurtures and encourages Type I behavior, as it leads to higher performance, innovation, and employee satisfaction. Now imagine a Type I employee. Let's call her Fiona. Fiona skips into the office every morning, armed with a cup of artisanal coffee and a passion for her work. She thrives in an environment that values her autonomy, where she can spread her wings and make decisions without the shackles of constant supervision. While Fiona may not receive a golden ticket or a pat on the back for every task she completes, she derives satisfaction from the intrinsic value of her work. She joyfully embraces challenges, constantly seeks ways to improve her skills, and believes that her contribution aligns with a greater purpose. On the other end of the spectrum, we encounter Type X behavior, where external rewards and punishments reign supreme. Picture a hapless employee named Bob, forever chasing the promise of promotion by his boss. Bob's motivation is purely extrinsic, fueled by the promise of bonuses, better work setting, or the avoidance of negative consequences. While Bob may exhibit bursts of productivity when a shiny reward is within reach, his engagement dwindles as soon as his dreams seem unreachable and his patience exhausted by promises. His creative spark fizzles, innovation becomes a distant dream, and his satisfaction resembles that of a deflated balloon. The role of management. In his book, his main goal is to challenge traditional managerial approaches and suggests that leaders need to adapt a new mindset to foster motivation. He argues for a shift from carrot and stick approaches to management that rely on extrinsic rewards, towards creating an environment that supports autonomy, provides opportunities for mastery, and connects employees to a larger sense of purpose. The whole content of his book can be summarized into one sentence: give employees the freedom to make decisions and set their own course. Release them from the shackles of constant micromanagement and watch as their motivation soars to new heights. Picture an office where employees choose their own adventure, navigating their task with the dexterity of a tightrope walker without a safety net. Our work should be more than just a means to an end. It should have a deeper meaning. He implores us to connect our tasks to a grander purpose, like knights on a quest to save the world from the perils of monotony. Imagine the joy that comes from knowing that every spreadsheet, every presentation contributes to a greater cause. Jive is not just a captivating book but a rallying cry, imploring leaders, organizations, and individuals alike to embrace a new paradigm of motivation. He encourages leaders to cast aside their carrots and sticks and instead create an environment that fosters autonomy, supports mastery, and ignites a sense of purpose. Embrace the absurdity, unleash your mischievous spirit, and watch as motivation dances through the halls of your organization like a merry band of gestures. The world of work will never be the same again. If you're new here, hello and welcome to Motivation Matters Most. Here in this channel, we talk about self-improvement and motivation with different stories to go along with it in order for you to find success in life. If this is something you're into, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you can be updated on our next upload. With all that said, when you live for something greater than yourself and the gratification of your ego, the hard work becomes a labor of love. See you!